And we start with breaking weather news. It is the hottest day of the year. Just a couple of minutes ago, we broke a record hitting 118.
Yeah, that is up there. All right, let's go right to meteorologist Lindsay Riley. And there you go, Lindsay. Hottest ever for this date.
Yes, indeed. We beat last year's record of 116 by 2 degrees. And just a couple minutes ago, we clicked up to 118. It's the hottest day of the year so far. And we still have more extreme heat to get through that will linger into tomorrow. Normal high right now, 107. So we were 11 degrees above that for today. Here's a look at those current temperatures. 117 right now is a popular number out of Bullhead City, Lake Havasu City, Gila Bend, Casa Grande, as well as Phoenix. Even 99 in Payson, 101 in Page, and 108 degrees right now in Safford. Skies are clear across the lower deserts, even at 7 o'clock tonight. The temperature is going to be 114 through the 11 p.m. hour, sitting at 105. Now tomorrow, we're also within striking distance of a record. Current forecast is for 114. That's within 1 degree of a record, which was also set last year. Up in the high country, 90s and 100s, but likely staying shy of record territory for the high country tomorrow. Troy.
All right, 118. Thank you, Lindsay. We'll see you a little bit later on the newscast. With today's record-breaking heat, you definitely want to stay inside. But what if you can't? What if it's your job to work outside in this extreme heat?
12 News journalist Chase Golightly spoke with local firefighters about what they do to stay safe in this brutal heat. Chase?
Tram Troy, I'll tell you, it's tough being outside right now just with what I'm wearing, but imagine having to respond to emergency calls with a 40-pound backpack on you while going to those calls. That's what Valley firefighters have to deal with every single day in the summer. And just earlier this morning, that was the case for them when they responded to a mountain rescue at South Mountain. Let's go ahead and take you to video of what was going on earlier. Firefighters with Phoenix telling us it was an elderly man who suffered a heat-related illness and actually had to be airlifted off South Mountain. But firefighters carrying a lot of gear had to hike about 20 minutes to get to him. Now, we did speak with Captain DJ Lee, again with Phoenix Fire Department, who says while firefighters train for these events, drink plenty of water and rest when they can, it still takes a toll on them.
So we are prepared for this, but at the same time, yes, it is strenuous on us. They might have to go onto a house fire right after this call. They might have to do another mountain rescue after this. So our crews is definitely taxing on them to do this. That's why I tell people, let's be safe. Let's try to stay off the trails when you got extreme heat like this.
Now, it was just last week when a Peoria firefighter responding to several calls on 4th of July suffered heat exhaustion and had to be taken to the hospitals. Firefighters again asking people to simply stay off the trails, and if you do go outside, make sure to take plenty of water with you and also just be hydrated throughout the rest of the day. Of course, we know that as soon as you start feeling it, in most cases it's too late. So again, you definitely want to stay hydrated and stay cool. We're live in Phoenix. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
Yeah, and he makes a great point that, it's call after call after call. Because it's one thing if they rotate people in and out during a fire, because they do that. But then, an hour later, they may have to go out again.
That's right. And the other situation is like we were seeing with that rescue team. They were wearing shorts. They had the special shirts on to kind of keep in that sweat to keep them cool. But then, yeah, if they're going to a fire, you're battling a 1,200 degree fire, you're wearing all that gear. We unfortunately see cases of firefighters suffering heat exhaustion when that happens. So especially when it's call after call, it can be very taxing for firefighters.
Yeah, it's so taxing. All right, Chase, thank you.
You stay hydrated too out there, Chase.
Get
Thanks.
inside. All right.
Will do.